Hello YouTube. This is an entry made by Cosmonaut Valentina Tereshkova on page 24 of the spaceship log book during a flight in June of 1963, and it reads as follows. Time 14 hours 20 minutes. Horizon 20 degrees above the horizon. A bright star 3 Vega in magnitude. The brightness like Vegas. It moved quickly. I attach an illustration. The pencil illustration shows the view from the porthole and the approximate dimensions of the object. According to experts, cosmonauts were obliged to record with documentary accuracy absolutely all their observations, abnormal situations, deviations from the norm in the operation of instruments, changes in well-being, and so on. And it was supposed to be recorded in the spaceship log or onboard log. The time of the events can also speak in favor of the extraterrestrial origin of the object observed in orbit. Let me remind you, this is 1963. There are no communication satellites, reconnaissance satellites, weather balloons, none of it in the orbit yet. Only the well-known Vostok 5, whose orbit did not intersect with the Tereshkova spaceship orbit. In addition, Tereshkova knew about its presence, and even assuming that they did encounter in outer space, she would have recognized its outlines and would not have called it a bright star in her diaries or a spaceship log. Therefore, such an encounter cannot be explained by chance. This is according to the researcher and former cosmonaut Leonid Khrushchevsky, and he clarified it for the Russian media. Now, a few words of explanation. Korolev is an industrial city in the Moscow region, Russia, well known as the cradle of Soviet and Russian space exploration. The Russian Mission Control Center is also located in Korolev, though the real control is decentralized due to security reasons, and all spacecraft may be controlled from many different locations across Russia. But the historic center of control is still in Korolev, and it's called in English the Flight Control Center. In July of 1996, the city was renamed in commemoration of Sergei Korolev, who was the father of the Soviet-Russian space program and who died in 1966. Vega is the brightest star in the northern constellation of Lyra. It has the Bayer designation Lyra, which is Latinized to Alpha Lyra. This star is relatively close at only 25 light years, 7.7 parsecs from the Sun, and one of the most luminous stars in the Sun's neighborhood. It is the fifth brightest star in the night sky and the second brightest star in the northern celestial hemisphere after Arcturus. Now, I want to point something out. This is very interesting that we get now publications like this from Russia. It means that maybe something is stirring there as well, and observations like this are published. I want to let you know, you can find out more about Valentina and Tereshkova in my videos about space exploration of the Soviet Union and Russia and strange encounters they have had while in space and also on Earth. Now, Khrushchevsky is a very interesting character, and his revelations about the changes that take place in the cosmonauts' minds and bodies are superb, very important to know. You can find all of this in the playlist that I'm attaching in the description to this video. And of course, you can find out much more about the Soviet space program, again, and very interesting encounters and observations of UFOs that have been recorded. It wasn't easy to obtain, but I have been doing it for decades, and you can see my presentations. in this channel, in my books, on television, and so forth. So I'll bring you more such information in the future. And if you can support my channel, you can do so to the links you'll find in the description to this video. Please tell others about my work, about my channel. Please subscribe. Please like my videos. Thank you for your attention to my work.